What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about jealousy and how you can prevent it from consuming all of your mind and your behavior. Hey bro, guess what? I finally did it. Finally got the job offer. Took me ages, but I worked hard for it and I finally got it. Let's go celebrate. Oh really? You got the job? Oh, awesome man. Congrats. You must be really happy. Happy for you, man. Oh, thanks bro. How about you? How's everything with you? Did you hear back from the applications? I haven't had anything back yet, not yet, no. I mean, I don't know man, I worked hard for it, I worked so hard for it. Plus I had to help out my mum and dad, you know what they're going through at the moment. So yeah, it's been a struggle and I worked really hard. It's annoying I haven't heard back from them. I just don't think I've got the job. Oh, that's okay. I'm sure you'll hear something back. Like, they do take time. Like, it took a while for me as well. Things are tough for me at home. Have to look after my family as well. Like, it's lucky for some, right? You don't have to look after your family. You've got all that money. I mean, bro, like, I still worked hard for it, you know, like, I still put in hours. I know, like, things are tough for you at the moment, but I did work hard for it. Like, can I help in any way? No, I'm good. I don't need your help. Yeah, it's fine, man, thanks. It's cool. Fine, if you say so, yeah. Cool, man, take care. Bye. Cool, take care, man. See ya. Lucky for some, huh? You get all the money, get all the help, whilst others have to struggle. So we've all been jealous, let's be honest. We've all had those moments where we see someone else and we are jealous of what they've achieved, what they have, and jealousy, it can lead you down a really negative path of comparing yourself to other people, really hating someone else, and deep down you may wish you were in their shoes, but at the same time you're really despising them, you may be thinking negative thoughts about them, and at the same time you may be putting yourself down. And as Drake said, jealousy is hate and envy, envy and happiness at the same time. So how can you override that and really get to a point where you're happy for someone else, where you don't let jealousy consume you, and to a point where you're just at peace with yourself? So that's what we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to be sharing you a few tips and ideas where you can get started and get to that point where jealousy no longer consumes who you are. So if you've been watching a lot of my videos, tip 1 is acceptance. Essentially, you want to get to a point where you can accept that you're jealous. And often when we're jealous, we don't want to admit it. It's not something we're proud of. It's not something we want to be proud of. And so we often avoid the idea that we're jealous, and we often pick bad traits about the other person, or you put yourself down. And what you want to do is first step into the other person's shoes and see, if you were in their position, would you like the things he or she's having around them, the things that they've achieved? Would you be happy to have those things? And if you are, almost certainly you may be jealous. Or it may be that you're jealous of the fact, you know, there's people around them who support that person, who love that person, and around your life right now there's no one else like that. Whatever it is, once you get to that stage where you can accept that, you know, you are jealous, it's almost like the first hurdle that you have to overcome. Because after that you can take steps to find out where that jealousy is arising from and then take steps to overcome it. But if you keep consistently avoiding the fact that you're jealous all the time, what happens is you just continuously keep comparing yourself or putting the other person down. So, acceptance, how can you do it? I'm going to talk you through some things that you can do it, and also I'm going to share some other videos that I've posted below which may be also useful. The second thing you can do is start journaling. Start journaling around the emotion of jealousy, what you're jealous about, what you envy about the other person or thing that they have, and just write on a piece of paper all the thoughts that's coming up in your head. And this may seem difficult at the moment, it may feel hard, So the second thing you want to do is start journaling. Start journaling around the emotions that are coming up for you, and start really analysing what those thoughts and that feeling of jealousy means for you. Why are you jealous? What are you jealous about? What would you like in your life that you don't have right now in this moment? Often the people you're jealous about, they're a reflection of you. They're a reflection of the things that you don't have, or the things that you have but you may not appreciate enough of. So start journaling around those things. And again, if you're struggling with journaling, make sure you check out my other video, in-depth video about how to start with journaling, and also the blog which I've put down below in the description. So thirdly, we have mindfulness or meditation, which is a form of mindfulness. And the idea of practicing mindfulness is to help ease your mind and calm your mind, and no longer allow jealousy to consume you, and start to understand where jealousy is coming from. And that way you don't react to that emotion. You don't start feeling rubbish about yourself. You don't start putting other people down, and you no longer see jealousy as something that's taking over your life, but rather jealousy as an emotion. You understand it, and then you can almost brush it away and move on with your life. So this does take practice. Again, check out my blog on mindfulness to understand more about how you can start mindfulness. But essentially it is difficult and it will take time, but with time what you start to find is you're more aware of yourself, you understand yourself fully, and you no longer allow that emotion to really consume you. So that's tip number 3. Now, tip number 4 might be something that sounds really weird, but essentially what you're doing is listing the benefits of jealousy. And I want you to literally list, if you can, up to 100. So what you do is, say you're jealous of someone or something they have, and let's just say, for example, it's a job. They have a new job and you don't have a job at the moment, and you're struggling to find a new job that pays well, and this person has got that job with ease. I want you to now find 20 benefits of you having that jealousy. It's going to take a while to actually process this and think about this, but essentially, for example, the good thing about you being jealous is that it might allow you to start pushing further and start going out there to find more jobs. It might allow you to see that there are opportunities out there, that this person has got this job, high paying salary, and there's opportunities out there for you to go and get a job. It might motivate you again and push you further to work hard. He may have books, or he or she may have books, and you may start reading those books to allow you to understand how you can get a better job, and just so on. Start trying to find as many benefits as you can. And even me trying to come up with benefits now is difficult. It's really difficult, but the idea is the more benefits you can list, the more you can positively reaffirm those benefits in your head. So you no longer focus on the negative aspect of, that person having a job and you not having anything. You're no longer focusing on the lack and the lack of abundance in your life, but you're focusing on what you can achieve in your life. And depending on how strongly charged that emotion is of jealousy, so depending on how strong you feel jealous about that person, this may take time. And to be honest, this task, it might take many months and days, and you may need to go and find help from someone else. But it's a great start, and it's something you can do at home. It's easy, and if you really want to stop that feeling of jealousy, it's a great way to override those thoughts in your head, those negative thoughts, and slowly and surely get to a point where jealousy no longer consumes you. So I've gone through a few things today, and some of them you may have heard already, but in total honesty, all of these things need you to start acting now. If you're someone who suffers from low confidence, for example, jealousy is something you may experience a lot of times, and this is why it's really important to start working now, start taking action, and start implementing these things into your life. I've suffered from jealousy before, and I still do, to be honest, but these days I'm more aware of why I'm jealous, and I can quickly step out that state of being jealous, observe it as an emotion and move on, and redirect my focus to things that matter in my life and I should be focused on. So, if you're interested in finding out more, drop me a message, drop any questions down below. Like I said in my last video, my new course, the Authentic Embodiment course, is now open. If you're interested, if you want to learn how you can change your reality, change your mindset and become more confident and really go out there and conquer and achieve your goals, then drop me a message. It's a 3-month program. If you're interested, drop me a message. Thank you.